Hi, this is Angela from empoweredcrystals.com and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a summer reading for all you Taurus out there, and that will cover June, July and August. I'm going to be using these beautiful crystal oracle cards, and as you can see they have beautiful crystal grids on them. If this is the type of video that you do like to see, please do click the like and subscribe button below. And if you're looking to find any of these crystals in jewellery, such as my ring or bracelet, please go and look at my website, empoweredcrystals.com. Thank you very much. Okay, I've already pre-chosen your cards. So the first one is Crossroads. And I've chosen Chiastolite for that one. The second one is Channel, and I've got a Phantom Quartz. As you can see, you've got the quartz phantom inside. And the third one is Rebirth, which I've chosen Aquamarine for. You could equally choose Morganite for that one. So this is all about changes, this reading. For all you Taurus, I feel as though this is a period of change, or you're thinking about changing, or you've just come through a period of change. Now, as it's a general reading, there's a lot of Tauruses out there, so I need to go through sort of what the meanings of the cards are for how they could be interpreted in different ways. So the first one is Crossroads, and this card is all about making decisions, being at a crossroads in life, being unable to make decisions as well. If you're unable to make decisions, meditating with a Chiastolite stone and looking at that cross that's in the middle as though it's a crossroads, and imagining each of these as a path and choosing which path you want to go through in a meditation. This is very helpful, and the Chiastolite will help you make decisions. So you'd basically think of your meditation, see yourself at crossroads, label each path with a different decision. So if you were, for instance, making a decision on your job, you'd have the path in front of you would be your current path where you stay at your same job. The path to the left of you would be some sort of job change. The path behind you would maybe, let's say, if you are thinking about this literally, maybe going back to something that you enjoyed in the past. The path to the right of you would be maybe you working for yourself. These are just examples. It could also be family life, boyfriends, girlfriends, partners, long life partners, family. So any decisions that you're thinking about making at the moment, this is a very good meditation. And what you'll find is that one of the paths will look more inviting, and it's usually will help you make a decision. Now, obviously, as with any decision making, don't just make that decision on that one meditation. Use your common sense as well. We don't want any of you going leaving your job and being out of work or anything like that. But it's a very good meditation to think about. But it's generally, when I was picking your cards, which is really interesting, usually I'll sit there and take some time to pick cards. And if I don't like a card, it doesn't feel right, I'll pick another one. And if it is the right card, it will come up the same. Or if it's, or a different card will come up. With this one, when I was picking the cards, everything was different. It was like there was loads of outcomes that were possible at this time. It really was like it was a pivotal point in your life. It's quite difficult to say that. All the P's. So it's really, so it's a turning point in your life that the decisions you make is going to lead to changes, and there's quite a lot of possibilities I was picking up when I was choosing your cards. Now, the second one is Channel, and this is where I've chosen this lovely Phantom Quartz. With this card, it's an interesting one. It's all about energies, and what you give out is what you give back. It's particularly important if you're a care worker, this card, as you'll be giving out a lot of energy and you need to not deplete yourself. It's also represents this card channeling energy. So if you're channeling positive energy, that will come back to you. If you're channeling negative energy, then that will also come back to you. So you've got to be very careful of your thoughts in this this period. And these are where these two cards sort of work together, that this crossroads and channeling energy, it's all about energy work, really, that you need to keep positive. You need to think, what are your options? What are the possible outcomes of your options? It just seems as though it's going to be a period of your life where there's a lot of possibilities out there. So you really need to have a look and really lay out all your options at this time. You need to look at things positively. That's what this is saying. You need to not give too much energy away. If you're a care worker, it's very tempting to do that. If you're caring for other people, and care workers, that's not just hospitals or care homes or elderly homes or anything like that. It can also be that you're caring for your children, that you're a teacher. There's lots of different care workers out there, and it's not always under one umbrella. And you have to think, are you a care worker? Are you looking after somebody? That could be a family member. It could be an elderly family member. Are you putting too much energy into it? You just need to have a think about these things. I know caring for dementia patients is extremely stressful. My mother had dementia and we cared for her at home, and it was so upsetting. And it is draining. You do give a lot of your energy, and you have to step back from that and see whether you can take some of that energy back for yourself. It's a very big balancing game. But all this is sort of about decisions and paths. So with this energy, I feel as though you need to really concentrate on the positive at the moment to make the right decisions. Don't concentrate on negative areas of your life. Think about what you enjoy, what you are liking at the moment, and that will hopefully lead you to make some of these decisions. For those of you that are sat there saying, well, no, I've got no decisions that I want to make at the moment, it could just be that there's changes in energies and you need to choose the right path with your energy. So it could be much subtler than a big decision. So, for instance, if you've got a choice every morning when you wake up, you can get up and think, oh, I hate today. I didn't want to get up. This is dreadful. And then the whole day sort of goes along that way. Or you can start the day, you can have a nice cup of tea, look out at the view from your window. If you've got no view, you've still got the sky above to look at the clouds. So there's always something that you can look at, the birds flying by. There's always something positive. I mean, I used to live in a studio flat at the top of a block of flats, and I used to sit there and look at the sky and the birds. I mean, obviously I had to ignore the busy road, but I've been in these little flats. But if you've got a garden, you know, sit there and really try to concentrate on the positive and start your day well. I know it's difficult when you're caring for family and everything. So, you know, just try to get that minute or two where you sit there and try to concentrate on the positive in your mind. So this leads on to this third card, Rebirth, and I've chosen aquamarine for that one. And this is what I've been saying, this is going to lead to some sort of change, some sort of rebirth of your energies or your life or career or family. There's going to be some sort of change. These rebirths aren't always easy. Sometimes they seem for the negative. In actual fact, when you look back on it, you think, oh no, that's actually really positive change. I know a few years back I was made redundant, and it was actually the best thing that ever happened to me, because I'd still be stuck in that job if I hadn't been made redundant, and I'd still be stuck on that rat race, and I would never have gone into my own business and done all the things that I've done if I hadn't been made redundant. So looking back on it, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. But at the time, it seemed like the worst thing that ever happened to me. So we have to sort of take these things, if something's happened to you, like a redundancy, maybe even a loss of somebody, sometimes it can push you into something positive. And you have to think about these things once you get over the shock of it, and try to get something positive out of it, because there's always something that positive that can come out of change. You could push it down the negative route, but just try to concentrate on the positive and see whether you can push your life into a positive way rather than a negative way. Just feels as though this is quite a pivotal time for you, and it could be that if you focus on the negative, you could go down a negative path, and if you do focus on the positive, it will work out a lot better for you. So I hope that resonates. Please do leave a comment down below and let me know. And if you like this type of video, please do click the like and subscribe button. And again, visit empoweredcrystals.com if you do want any of these in the form of jewellery. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.